everybody loves fast cars. There's just something about the roar of the engine that excites everyone. Hi, I'm your host, Zara Rowbotham, your favorite realtor, lifestyle expert, and host of The American Dream. And today, I'm going to take you into the exclusive, members-only Napa Valley Car Club, where they come together to enjoy life in the fast lane. So come on, buckle up. Let's check out some cars and see what makes this club the place to be. I'm here with Andrew. He's one of the founders and owners of this awesome club. Andrew, why don't you tell us a little bit about the place?
Sure, yeah, thank you. So our company is called Napa Valley Car Club. We started with the idea of literally just buying a Ferrari and giving people the opportunity to have a car like that in wine country and cruise Napa Valley and everything. And so quickly, demand for that Ferrari went up. We bought a Lamborghini, we bought other cars, we built out a fleet, and have quickly evolved in 18 months from having a small rental fleet to a fairly large rental fleet, event space, a members clubhouse. We named it Napa Valley Car Club originally because we wanted to have a membership and launch the first ever sort of car club in Napa of its kind. And so did that. We have a full experience business around the cars with private rallies, racetrack events, airstrip, drag racing events, things like that. Our offerings are for the public as well as members. Members obviously get member treatment, member rates, and they get access to this clubhouse, which we call the barn. And then while we were doing it all, we said, you know what, let's do a car festival in Napa. So we started the first ever sort of Napa Valley Car Weekend last October. So now we have a 3-day car festival with anything from modern Bugattis and Pagani's to classic Ferraris and things like that. So it's been a fast-moving 18 months, as this business would be.
And how many cars do you typically have in the barn?
So we usually have about a dozen in our fleet, and then another, half dozen to dozen that are for display purposes and just kind of here at the barn and for photo shoots and things like that.
So people can come and become a member and then rent the cars out?
So anyone can rent the cars.
Yeah.
Members get them at a member rate and some special member privileges. But anybody can rent our Ferraris, our Lamborghinis, our McLarens. They can book us for private rallies, which we call Rally in the Valley, naturally. Yeah. Right? We get a lot of corporate groups, birthdays that like to do the big group events with the cars. But the clubhouse access and to hang out here and everything is for members only. Unless the public, they can actually rent the venue for a party or corporate Christmas party, something like that. So everything that we offer is for the public and for the members. Members get treated differently, and then the day-to-day access to the clubhouse is members only.
Yeah. What's happening tonight? You've got a big event.
Yeah, so tonight is an industry mixer. So we've invited fellow industry people. When I say industry, I mean hospitality experience, people from the resorts, the wineries, the restaurants, everything, to come down and just hang with us, enjoy the cars, enjoy a nice party. We nailed it on the weather. So yeah, just kind of a gathering of Napa Valley folks.
What do you kind of hope for the future of the club?
We would like to expand the fleet, right? The more cars, the more fun. Expand membership, enhance membership. And then, eventually, once we have done that here, we may look at taking what we did and going to maybe a different market and trying to take what we created with Napa Valley and the cars and everything and maybe take that somewhere else is maybe the next phase, but we're a ways away from that,
Well, Andrew, what you've built is awesome. I'm excited. You're going to show us some cars, or your other partner is.
Yeah, one of us is going to do it.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm ready to do it. Let's go. I'm here with Mason. So I know some of these are the price of houses. Can you tell me some of the prices of them?
What you're looking at ranges from maybe 100,000 all the way up to over $1 million. On maybe the more affordable end is something like this 83 DeLorean, but despite being one of the cheaper cars in here, it's probably the fan favorite.
Really?
I'd say this car gets more attention than anything else.
Tell me about this one.
Now this
one's sexy.
Yeah, this is papaya orange McLaren 720S Performance Spider. This is kind of the rocket ship of our fleet. Super fun. McLaren always does a good job of putting a lot of technology into their cars, so this seems to be everyone's favorite feature. Always when the doors go up.
Wow. So, I'm curious about this one.
We appreciate all cars, new or old, and this one's just, I think it's beautiful. I believe it's a 58. We've used it for staging, for photos and stuff. not the best to drive, but that's kind of the theme with the older cars. Not the best to drive, but great to look at. So.
And which one kind of gets the most attention to rent?
To rent?
Yeah.
Probably over here. Everyone loves the Huracan. We have a gray Huracan outside, and then we have a white Huracan. I think people are kind of most familiar with them. People get, you know, Lamborghini when they think of exotic, fun, kind of crazy cars. They're super easy to drive too.
Okay.
Like, you can go slow, you can drive around town in them. They're very approachable. In terms of exotics, very easy car to drive. Kind of the sensorial experience is out of control.
Now, you said I can rev this one up.
Yeah, if you'd
I can? All right.
If you'd like to fire this one up, let me go get the keys.
Thank you for joining me at the Napa Valley Car Club. I'm about to take this bad boy for a spin. Vroom, vroom.